friends, welcome or welcome back to Mimi's Mixed Bag. Thank you for stopping by. I am not crafting this week, and I've decided to share with you some of my current favorites. I do these videos 2 or 3 times a year. It takes me several months to come up with 12 things to share. None of these items are sponsored, but they are great brands and things that I think that are worthy of sharing and for you to check out. I think 5 out of 12 are food items because we try more new foods than anything. But the first one is not really anything to hold up and show. It's a new process that I have adopted in creating boiled eggs. I don't think I'll ever do the boiling water technique again. I've read where you can air fry eggs. So what I did, I just put 12 eggs on my air fryer tray and put them in the thing for 250 degrees for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I put the eggs in an ice bath for about another 10 minutes. They just turned out perfect. I'm going to insert a little picture here of showing me making some deviled eggs, and the yolks were just like I had boiled them in water. I took my fork and broke up the yolks, getting ready to add my mayonnaise and seasonings and things. I don't know, it just seemed so much easier doing it in that air fryer. So I encourage you to try it. 250 degrees for 15 minutes and just see how you like it. All right, the next one, number 2, is some chicken that I have found at Costco. I know not everybody's a member of Costco. They also sell this at Walmart and Crocker. This is called Real Good brand. This brand has become really popular over the last couple years with the keto low carb stuff. They are lightly breaded chicken strips, and I tell you, they are very much restaurant quality. I dice them up and put them in salads. I'll put them in a wrap. They are so good. The breading on there is delicious, and I like it just as much as like Chick-fil-A or something like that. At Costco, I get this 3-pound bag on sale for about $10. Now, for about the same price, you get about half of this size bag at Kroger or Walmart. But if you ever get to Costco and you love chicken strips, this Real Good brand is delicious. My new favorite bagged chicken. Number 3, a lot of you are probably familiar with the Better Than Bullion, the little jars of like seasoning that you put in green beans or whatever. I'll put a picture here to show you what it looks like. Well, Campbell's has come out with a much cheaper version, and I think it tastes just as good. It is caramelized onions and burgundy wine, and they also have a rich garlic and herb. Now this one I got at Kroger. This one I found at Bargain Hunt for $1. These are about $2.50, so they're about half the price of the Better Than Bullion. I'm just encourage you to look for the Campbell's Flavor Up if you're a fan of that Better Than Bullion stuff. A good, cheaper alternative. Now, we were on vacation and we went to this little discount grocery store a while back, and I picked up one of these little Betty Crocker mug treats. I've seen them around. I saw them at Dollar Tree before, but I really didn't know what they were. So when I got home from vacation, I thought, I'm gonna make this little thing. And it was a little packet. You put 3 tablespoons of water or milk, and you stir it up in your little mug and microwave it for a minute, and it makes like 1 cupcake. And it even came with a little pouch, like a ketchup pouch of icing. So this was like a funfetti flavor with the funfetti or confetti rainbow chip icing. And I just thought, what a cute idea instead of a card for somebody. You could just write a little note on there and give this instead of a card. If these are at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, that's cheaper than a card anyway. I know a lot of you have seen these before, but I've just never tried it, and it's totally worth $1.25 if you find one. This one is some avocados. I eat avocado toast about 4 out of 7 mornings. I normally use fresh avocados, and I have tried those little avocado cups from like Costco, but they're seasoned and they have a little bit of salt to them, and I would really rather them have no seasoning. Well, I actually found some pre-packaged avocado that had no seasoning. It was just straight avocado, and this brand is called Avocado Now. It was a large pouch that you just squeezed, and it said it has 11 servings at 2 tablespoons. I tallied that up, and that's at least 5 or 6 avocados. This pouch right here was like $4, and my store is always out of them. I always find the guacamole in this brand, but I cannot find just the plain avocado. Look for this. This is so much easier than cutting up your avocado and having to save the half for the next day and all that. All right, so I think that's all the food stuff. Next little product is not new. I've had it in my craft room for a long time, but I have found an alternate use for it. You may have seen these before, these little Ladybug Vacuum cleaners. They're a little handheld. You put your hand over here and you turn it on. It's got some brushes on it, and this little hole right here is the little vacuum suction. What these I think were marketed for were for paper crafters or people that do glitter and whatnot, and you rub it over your craft table and it sucks everything up, and then you can lift the little shell off and empty it. It doesn't have any kind of bag or anything like that in it. I got a new car a couple months ago and has black interior. You can probably guess I've got little specks and fuzz every other day on my black floorboards. So I thought, you know, I'm going to take this little ladybug out there and see if it works. Well, I rubbed it on the floorboards. It took it all up. So now, instead of this sitting on my craft table, this is now in my glove box. Turn it on and let you hear it. It sounds about like a blow dryer. It blows air out, but it definitely sucks from the bottom. But just a great little gift for a crafter or a stocking stuffer for anybody that has dark colored interior cars. And it comes in different colors too. A lot of the stuff that I can find links, it's not for any kind of commission. I did away with my Amazon affiliate store because it was too hard to keep up with my business side of Amazon and my personal side. I just didn't want to fool with it anymore. But I do like to provide links for you so that you'll know exactly what I have in my hand. So I will put the links down of everything that I'm showing you today if I can. The next one is some perfume and body spray. Now I know that sort of thing is very subjective. Everybody has their own, you know, scents and flavors and all that stuff, and it's hard to buy something like that for somebody. This is a brand from Target. It's called Finery, F-I-N-E''R''Y. Not sure really how it's pronounced, but I started smelling. My daughter would come over and I said, "You smell so good." My granddaughter would get in the car and she smelled so good. Well, they found this at Target. This is the perfume and this is the body spray. The perfume is about $27 and the body spray is half of that, about $12. And she said that they are like dupes of way higher end brands. Like this magnetic candy is the dupe for Prada candy, and I can't remember what she said this one was for. But what I was showing you this for is if you go to Target, look for their display of this Finery. They got several different scents, and just see what you think about it. To be honest, this is potent, but I think the body spray is all you need. I just love it. It smells so good. Finery is what you need to check out at Target. Great smelling stuff. All right, the next one would be a great stocking stuffer for any woman. What this is, let me hold it out here. It is a pink towel, and it is called the Original Makeup Eraser. These were super popular a few years ago, like some of the women's shows is where they would pitch them, and then next thing you know, all boutiques, and even I want to say you can even find them at Walmart now. I'm not real sure, but they're about $10. Now what it is it's two-sided. One side it has a velvety side, and this is the wash side. This side is not rough at all, but it's called the exfoliating side. And it is just called a makeup eraser. You use warm water, and I tell you, you wipe your face with it and it takes your makeup off without any cleanser or soaps or anything like that. What I do is I keep mine in the shower, and I will just wipe my face off with it. I'll take some shampoo or soap and rub it on there and wash it, and then hang it back up to dry for the next night. It says it's good for 3,000 uses. So you do the math, it's 5 or 6 years this one towel will last. They make blue ones for men to wash their face. and I just love it. It is the best gift for any woman or stocking stuffer. I had thought I had shared this before because I've had this a couple years, but I couldn't find it in any of my other favorites videos. So I'm sharing it now, and this would be a great Christmas gift for a teenager or anybody that wears makeup. So keep that in mind, the original makeup eraser. All right, the next one, back in the 80s, we all used those little sponge applicators for eyeshadow. If you ever learn to apply your eyeshadow with a brush, you'll never go back to those little things. But what this is, here's the package. It's in a little tin can. It has an eye on it, and you open it up, and it has a sponge in it. The best way to describe this is it feels just like a Scrub Daddy inside of it. I lifted mine up because I've had mine for several months, and I can see some eyeshadow dust in there. But this, I guess you could, clean that out if you need to. I can't imagine this ever wearing out. But I paid $1.25 for it. And in between colors, like if you find a brush you really like and you're going from light or dark, you just rub it on the sponge and it takes that excess color off. It's just a wonderful gift or stocking stuffer for anybody that wears makeup. Next one is, I think this is the last of the beauty products. My daughter got this for me for Christmas last year. And I still have it because I've got so many lotions and body butters that I just can't use it all up in one year. But I want to share this brand with you. This was new to me last year. Someone had turned her on to it, and it's called Sterling Soap Company. STIRLING Soap Company. And she gave me the body butter and the body lotion. This is called Witchy Woman, and this is called Evie. And they also have a huge male line that's for like shaving balm and things like that. If you have someone in your life that loves bath products like this, consider checking out the Sterling Soap Company. They're from Boonville, Arkansas, and I don't know if it's a small company or what, but good stuff. And I think last but not least, I want to share with you something I found a few weeks ago. I can't tell you how much money I have wasted on mums in my pots in my front and backyard. You buy them because they're everywhere. They're so pretty in the fall, and in 2 weeks they're gone. They just look like dead flowers. Well, I have this like home decor place. They sell wholesale type stuff and all kinds of stuff, and I really can't give you a link to it, but I actually found the exact stem online that I will link down below. It starts with a K, like Kelsia's Flowers or something like that, and it is a faux flower that you just stick in your pot. I'm going to take you outside of my back porch and show you this stem that I paid $5 for. The website I found them on, they were calling these alliums. I'm not sure if I'm mispronouncing that or what, but it's ALLIUM bush. I'm going to be honest with you, my husband watered these for the last 2 weeks thinking they were real. We've laughed about it. But now, as far as down here at the bottom, the greenery, if you look at that twice, you could definitely tell that that is plastic. But these blooms, especially from far away, if you're looking for curb appeal or something like that, you would never know these were not real. And the fact that they're multicolored, they're not perfect looking. If something is shiny and just a real perfect looking, it just screams fake, but these do not. I mean, you really have to look twice to figure out that they're not. So totally worth $5. I don't think I'll ever go back to buying the real mums again because these give off such a realistic look. But be sure and check out the link below so that you can see exactly what I bought, and maybe you can find them in your area, or even from this website. So friends, that is my hodgepodge of favorites for, I guess, the fall season. So check out the links below of some of the stuff I've shared today, just to give you some ideas of some new products or some gift ideas. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back next week with something fun to share. Bye-bye.